welcome to Tactics and Touchline. The UEFA Champions League is back. We are going to preview some of the knockout games coming up. The big eight are waiting for this particular games, the team that will perform to meet them. We are going to analyze the games, look at the possibility of some of these teams meeting the big eight, and also what are some of the fixtures we are tipping for the quarterfinal. We are going to break everything down for you. Remember, this show is brought to you by MyBet.Africa. If you want to place your bet on the Champions League, they are giving boosted odds on Champions League games. So go onto their platform right now. Register by scanning the QR code on the screen and be part of the MyBet.Africa family. Register, and Champions League, they are giving higher odds on the UEFA Champions League game coming up. Firstly, let me give the list of games coming up. Then we'll look at the potentials of how some teams can end up in the quarterfinals. So with the games coming up, we have Borussia Dortmund against Atlanta. We have, that is Benfica, Real Madrid, Monaco, Paris Saint-Germain, Galatasaray, Juventus. On Wednesday, we have Olympiacos, Bayern Leverkusen, Bodo Glimt, Inter Milan, Karabakh, that is Newcastle, and Club Brugge against Atletico Madrid. There are some games that we need to look at, especially the Benfica against Real Madrid game. We all saw that game ending in a crucial win for Benfica that gave them the chance to enter into the particular knockout stage. And with this fixture, there's been a whole lot of conversations about it. The Jose Mourinho factor playing in. And in their last two meetings, Benfica has won all two against Real Madrid. Ralph, looking at this game, with this Real Madrid team not being settled, a whole lot of unbalance in their squad, against the Benfica team, which is being led by the coaches when it comes to knockouts games, he's one of the best in the world. What are you looking out for in this particular fixture, especially with the first fixture in Portugal for Benfica?
I trust a special one. I trust a special one. Hey, well, for the first time, Madrid are going away to Benfica in Portugal. They are shaking. Right?
Yes.
You know, Jose Mourinho had a difficult time in Turkey, and section of the fans and the media questioned he's an OG, his tactics is gone, he's not. He wants to prove a point, and he has done it already. He's meeting them for the second time. How you were able to beat Real Madrid is there. I mean, the style, the system, and how you lined up, how you set up your team to beat Real Madrid is there. And Madrid are also not convincing. That is the good news here for Benfica. Madrid themselves are not convincing. With Abelua at the touchline, they're not too convincing. They are a bit indecisive. Decision making on the field is a bit difficult. Vinny Jr. here and there. Kylian Mbappe says this. This one says that. Jude Bellingham says this. We are hearing of Jurgen Klopp coming in. It has become a bit of an imbalance in the setup now. Jose Mourinho is focused. He has only one thing to do this season: get Real Madrid out of the Champions League, and his name will be sung again. Because at Fenerbahce, when he left, they were complaining his tactics is gone. He's too defensive-minded. But he did wonders against Real Madrid. And now people were like, hey, Mourinho still has it. Okay, now this is the second time. He should go there, do some magic against Madrid at home. And then when it comes to the Spanish capital itself, he's going to, I know what Mourinho can do. When they talk about a coach that knows how to set up his team defensively against even the toughest of opponents, trust Jose Mourinho to do that. So I'm just hoping that he'll get a very comfortable win at home. When he gets that comfortable lead at home, I think Jose Mourinho can do something great for Benfica this season.
Okay, so I'm looking at this game. Their last 5 fixtures for both teams: Benfica with 4 wins and a draw, Real Madrid with 4 wins and a loss. That loss came against Benfica. So do you think going into this game, how can the Real Madrid squad with the likes of Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. go into this game well prepared and know that we are the champions when it comes to European football? How can they prepare and get at least a win or a draw in Portugal against Benfica?
Okay, the last fixture, I said that the difference, what played the difference between the two teams was the manager. I think it showed that the importance of managers in clubs and the changes that, or the tweaks that they can make, or how significant a good manager can make in your team. At that time, at that point in time, Mourinho showed why he scored Mourinho, his experience in times like this. We all didn't expect Benfica to come back and make something like this. As of now, Madrid is in shambles. I think things are not really going well for them. The club is not really gelling. The teams, there's news here and there about players and managers, conflict between even the teammates. So there's a lot going on in Madrid now. I think this is the best time to bring Klopp in if he is supposed to come in. And I think if he is supposed to come in, what we are hearing, he would like to make his start by clearing out some of the big names, which will send a very clear message to everyone that he's not here to play or he's not here to pamper everyone. As of now, there is not much to be said tactically with Madrid because you can't really put a hand on how they are playing right now. I see it to be now. It's just the players trying to play and win matches. So until someone comes in and brings in a tactical play or any structure. So for now, I can't really put a hand on how they should play or how they should approach this game. But the best way to approach any knockout game is not to lose. There's something about Mourinho. If he will not score, he won't allow you to score. So you should know that he will build a very strong back line that it will be hard to penetrate. And he has special players for special kind of tasks. I remember when he was at Roma with this Ghanaian boy,
yeah.
We also saw how he put him in at the last or the 9 minutes, and he scored 2. There was a video circulating on how he told the goalkeeper to rush in the 18, and he had that goal. So with Mourinho, you can't really tell what he will do on that day. So the best way is not to allow him to score, and your strikers should find ways and means to score. And with a team like Madrid, they have enough prolific strikers. Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vinicius. These are names that will hunt you each and every day. So they just have to find a way to play like there is something at stake. You can't lose or be knocked out at this stage when you have that tag as the European champion. So they have something to defend. So this is going to be a really tough game for them to play
in. Okay. So with our tip, are you tipping Benfica to qualify ahead of Real Madrid in the 2-legged games?
With his experience in cup competition and how he's able to do magic, how he's able to do wonders, I trust him. He's going to eliminate Madrid for the first time in so many years. Madrid will not make it out.
Okay, so I want us to look at the next game, that is Monaco against Paris Saint-Germain. We saw a game like this where Paris Saint-Germain had to play Brest, another French side, and we saw how they humiliated them with a 7-0 win across 2-leg games. Monaco against Paris Saint-Germain. Sam, I seen something similar, that Paris Saint-Germain can walk over any French sides that easily and qualify for the next round.
If you go through the players at Monaco, even though they are facing quite a lot of injuries now,
yeah,
they are players that want to prove something. You realize that they are quite, they really want to. This is not a PSG team we saw last season. I think if we are, they lost was it yesterday?
Yeah, they lost. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not the old PSG team that we saw. So it won't be an easy day for them against Monaco. I think with this playoff, we should brace ourselves for shock. Either with the Madrid match or with the PSG match, we will surely lose one of the big teams in this round, and I can't really tip Monaco, but I'm quite sure it won't be an easy game for the PSG to play.
Okay. Looking at this PSG side, as Sam said,
adding to Sam's point, Monaco beat Paris Saint-Germain this season.
Yeah.
This is
They have
1
only
goal to
beaten
0.
them this season. Yeah, by 1-0. Yeah.
So, Ralph, looking at Prince's submission on the Paris Saint-Germain team, in their recent game, they lost 3-1. And Ousmane Dembele said, like, the players are having a bit of issue committing themselves in games that they feel like these are games we need to go and win. But they handpick some games and feel like, oh, this game we need to play well. This game we just go and do whatever we want to do. Do you think that has been something that is affecting this PSG team? Because most people are saying this PSG team doesn't look like what we saw last season.
I think there's a bit of I don't want to use fatigue, but I don't know, overconfidence in a way. They are selecting games where they want to give their 100%, but they feel like the French league is there for the taking. Even if they are playing badly, they are still going to win the French league.
Yeah.
And I blame the French league and some of the players, some of the teams in there. I mean, I don't know if it's the financial power that Paris Saint-Germain has over them, but I mean, Paris Saint-Germain has been winning this league, and their teams are not like challenging. They are not giving them a proper chance, just like the German Bundesliga. The last time Klopp won and Bayern Leverkusen, and it has been buying. So I feel going forward, Paris Saint-Germain, I think they need a fresh face in the dressing room. Luis Enrique has done it all. I mean, the players are less motivated now. Treble, winning games here and there. Like they have done everything already. And I don't know if Luis Enrique give himself another test. He has dominated the Spanish La Liga, dominated the French League. I want him to come to England and test himself. He should test himself against the Brentford and another one. So I see him beating Monaco.
Ralph.
Yeah, Sam.
Ralph, thank you very much.
Yeah.
He'll come to EPL very soon.
My brother, Liverpool.
He's saying it in his favor.
They can go in there.
Oh,
he's saying it in his favor. You are thinking about
this. So Ben, I see PSG. Even though this season they are not playing too well, but this is business. They have gotten to the business end of the competition, and I feel they are going to beat Monaco in this one. Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at quickly on some of the games and also our score predictions. So Dortmund against Atlanta. Sam, what do you think the scoreline would be?
You know, if there's one team it's like it's Dortmund. You can't predict whether
what they are going to show up.
You don't know which team will show up. If the team that will concede or the team that will play 0-0 first half and score just one goal. Atlanta is not the same club that we used to know last season. But there is something against playing against this Italian side. They are defensively very good. And Dortmund that doesn't have the power up front to hurt you on or don't have that scare. So I think we might see a draw or a 2-1 win for Dortmund.
Okay. So Ralph, looking at Galatasaray against Juventus, I think two teams that have been struggling in the Champions League, very inconsistent when it comes to games and results. What would be the scoreline for this particular game? Galatasaray playing at home.
In recent games, I've seen that Juventus have really picked up. They were losing to Lazio, but they found a way to come back in their last league game in the Italian Serie A. And for Galatasaray too, they're also having their own problems in the Turkish league. I see that game going down the wire. I see that game ending in a 1-1 draw, and then they go. Please, I think if there's a draw, the player
returns. The second league will be in Italy. Come again. The second league will be in Italy.
Yes. So I see that game ending in a draw first in Turkey, and then when they go to Italy, I see Juventus getting the win over Galatasaray.
Okay, Sam, Bodo Glimt against Inter Milan. Bodo Glimt to be playing home. Their home ground has been like a hunting ground for some of the big teams. Manchester City lost there recently. Do you think Inter Milan can pick a good score line against Bodo Glimt?
They have been very disciplined this season. They are scoring very well with Inter. They are doing very well in the Serie A also. Last season, they came very close, very, very close to picking it up. So I think they would like to go all out this season also. It's quite unfortunate that some of the big names last season are now having to play playoffs before they can join those that have already qualified. So I see Inter winning that game too. Yeah.
Okay. Ralph, Newcastle will be visiting Karabakh at home. And do you think the performance of Newcastle? I think they've been one of the teams that in the Champions League, they are a high scoring team. They are about 3 of their players are in the top scoring charts, the top 5. Do you think they will be able to get a lot of goals against a team in Karabakh? And are you expecting them to qualify?
Karabakh will give their best, but I feel with the quality the Newcastle team has and their setup, they have a band, the Anthony Gordons, Karabakh will show up everything possible to beat Newcastle, but I see Newcastle winning that game due to the quality they have.
Okay.
It is football, but I see Newcastle getting that win and qualifying ahead of Karabakh.
Okay. Sam, the last game will be Club Brugge against Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid top form as of now. Do you think it's a good for them, especially coming from a win against the likes of Barcelona?
With the recent direction of Lookman in their setup, it seems that there have been this bites that we are seeing let's go. They are just like those one. I really like them. Time that you win, then they'll lose. But with this, I keep saying that there can be just one change the whole team. So with that, with his sharpness and with his explosive nature, has brought in this energy in their recent 2 games. I see them having a win.
Okay, so looking at this in the Champions League, we are expecting a big knockout games. Go into the comment section, make 2 score predictions of any games that is happening in this knockout phase. When you make the predictions, you put your mobile money number below. If your predictions are to go through, we would credit you or we'll send you 100 Ghana cedis for making right predictions. So go into the comment section now and make your predictions so that I can stand a chance to win a free 100 Ghana cedis from the Tactics and Touchlines team. Thank you. Subscribe, like, and also share so that your friends can come onto the channel and also make their predictions. Thank you, Raf. Thank you, Sam, for joining us on this UCL preview.
All right.
Thank you.